All right. Well, welcome, ladies. Here we are for our October team meeting. This being recorded, so those who are watching this through the recording, thank you for tuning in and taking the time to watch this recording. So tonight, here's what we're going to be covering under the Arnott October team meeting. Uh-oh. I thought I was all fancy. There we go. So we're going to cover recognition for September. So those of you who are watching our team meeting for the first time, we always recognize for the month prior for all of our efforts. And then I'm going to go over some different October occasions and some business ideas tied into those occasions. Holidays, they're right around the corner, so we're going to talk a little bit about the holidays as well. I want to also mention, sensitive mouse. I also want to mention how to get bookings at your virtual parties. A couple ideas that I have to share. And I'm going to share a technology tip using your own, like the calendar built into your smartphone. We're going to go over a little bit about that. And then the power of one. The power of one is quite actually powerful. You'll see what I mean when we get to that point. And then we're going to end this meeting with the next date announcements for you guys to save. Woo! I feel so organized. I'm scared.
Before you get going all into this, can I just go off topic and ask a quick question before we get started?
Go ahead, Melissa. Sure.
The consultant special for this month. What is it? Is it it's 50% rebate on their kit?
Yes. So when someone joins your team this month, they will pay upfront full price for the kit. And then if they, I shouldn't say if, I should say when they do their $1,250 in their first 30 days, they will earn 50% rebate back on the kit cost. So if they paid for the starter kit at $109, they'll get half of that back. Plus they'll get the 100 Pampered Chef dollars.
Okay.
So they get both of that. Does that answer? Is that good?
Yep, that's what I need to know so I can explain it better to Michelle because she's teetering over.
She is.
Yeah.
Oh boy. You should have had her jump on here tonight.
I just thought of it right now, so I'm sending the text as we're talking.
Okay. All right, so yeah, so that's how that works. I'm going to apologize for the dog in the background.
Yeah, mine just barked too. Sorry.
So, Tom just went in the shower, and she's looking for attention. That's what's going on. Okay, so, any other questions off topic before we get started? We good? Okay. Looks like we got Sharon just joined us. Hi, Sharon. Stop it.
Hi, Sharon.
Okay. So we do have some new faces. Well, new face to welcome that joined our team in September, and her name is Mariette Vitti. She was introduced to the business opportunity by Gisela Capola, and we're so excited to have her join our team. She works full-time as a nurse. She is a mom and a wife. She has I think her kid is 2 years old, I think, or one, a smaller child. And she's looking to earn some extra money, like we all are, with our Pampered Chef business. So she is just getting started. So we're excited about that. And then for our top sellers in September, here's our top 6 sellers in September. We've got number 6, Phyllis with 239. Number 5, Tony Ann with 370. Melissa Miller, woohoo, who's on the call with 390. Lisa Sinclair with 441, and Luann Cromley with $842. And I know that was one virtual party. That's awesome.
Wow.
That she thought wasn't even going to pan out. And then number one out of the Arnott organization is Trisha's new girl, Trisha Rayner. Is that how you say her last name?
Yeah,
Rayner?
I think so.
Okay. With 1188 in her first month of business. Almost a qualified recruit. That's awesome. Almost there. She'll get there this month for sure. And then just to let you know how your directors did in September, Trish with $4,104. Woo!
Yeah, look at you, Jess. And Jessica?
Yes. So not only did I hit that much in sales this month, I pushed for more online parties than ever last month, just because I wanted to hit a personal sales goal that I actually have been trying to hit for the last 6 months. So I finally achieved that, which is elite seller. And to be an elite seller, barking dog, to be an elite seller, you need to have 75,000 sold in the last 12 months, rolling 12 months, plus your current month needs to be 6,000 minimum in commissionable sales.
Throw it away and do the garbage.
I'm going to
Big shower
pause
quick.
myself for 1 second. Sorry, guys. All right, we'll see how that goes. So, I am tooting my own horn because I'm very excited that I finally achieved that, and I wanted to share with you these numbers broken down. I did a total of 5 cooking shows that amounted into $5,600 in commissionable sales, and I did a total of 5 virtual shows that amounted into $3,009 in sales. So those of you who are really looking to up your sales or simply just be a virtual consultant, I mean, the business is there. It really is. You just have to go and get it, and you just have to have that good mindset, because we offer a service, whether it's through our cooking shows or our virtual shows, to everybody. So congratulations to our
Jessica,
top,
that's fabulous.
thanks, Trish, to our top achievers. And we've got, whether you sold $3,000 in the month or $2 last month, we do appreciate all of you for contributing to our team's success. So this is everybody's stats for the month of September. Everyone played a big role in the Arnott organization to get us to our total organizational sales in September with $20,006.11. Woo! Yay! Everyone should be excited. Then we did a total collectively of 32 cooking catalog, virtual fundraiser, and wedding bridal shower shows that were held in September. We introduced 1 new consultant, and we had no director promotions, but we're working on that, right, guys? Okay. So then we have our Green by 15 achievers. Now, I will confess that I do know that September Green by 15 achievers, you still need to get your postcard from me in the mail. I have misplaced them. I have been trying to find them, so
I don't think I got August either.
Oh, no? Okay. I'll have to check that. I might have been missing them since August. I know I have been on the hunt. I just ordered a bunch, so that's why I think they're misplaced. I just had like 250 of them come in. So I definitely will catch up with everybody with your Green by 15 cards this month, because I have to clean my office out anyway if I need to be more organized, right? So those of you who aren't sure what Green by 15 means is you submit sales and you're active. That's $150 minimum in sales between the 1st and the 15th. And that means that you're an active consultant, meaning that you're green. And you get a paycheck earlier too when you achieve that. So you can have yourself set up to get paid twice in 1 month instead of just at the end of the month by having sales in early and then more sales in later in the month. So there was also a, so yeah, congratulations, Trisha Rayner. She was the Green by 15 winner, which means she has 10 Pampered Chef dollars coming to her, as well as her postcard for September.
She's going to love that.
She is. And then we have our sales incentive for every consultant level. If you submitted $750 in commissionable sales during the month of September, you earned the new Christmas cookie cutters and a cookie sheet free. Woohoo! So that's Trisha, that's Luann, Jessica, and Trish. Congratulations. And then I have this brand new incentive that that I want to introduce to you all. I really like this idea, and I hope you guys do also, which is Breakfast of Champions. I will take you out to breakfast when you achieve this, and this will be a monthly event. Exciting. And if you live far away, I will be sending you a gift card valued at like $20. So you still get a reward. Even you may not get breakfast with your director, but hey, you still get rewarded. So what we're going to do is you can earn a free breakfast with your director when you do one of these 4 things during the month of October. And I'm going to run this incentive right now and just see where it goes through January of 2018. So when you submit 4 shows, or when you submit $2,500 in commissionable sales, or when you submit a $1,000 party, or you introduce a new team member to your team, you get to go to Breakfast of Champions. And then, of course, when you do all 4, you're cooking with all 4 burners, and you get extra recognition for that, because that's really huge. That's a really big, good, balanced business. And as always, you know, if we got anybody promoting to director, of course they will be invited to the breakfast of the month. So who's excited?
I am. I love having breakfast.
Me too.
My favorite meal.
So awesome. So here is our date for Breakfast of Champions for next month. We're going to do it Saturday morning, November 4th at 9:30 a.m. And we'll start with this location first and see how it goes. I go there often, which is
I've never been there.
Platz's Kitchen. I'm right on Bridge Avenue across from the community park here in Point Pleasant. But locations can change month to month as well. So we'll see how, like I said, we'll see how this all goes. So mark this date down into your calendar so you have it. And when you achieve it, you'll be ready to go. So that is our new incentive, Breakfast of Champions. So I just want to also congratulate these folks here who are our senior consultants on our team. So these are consultants that have at least one team member that they personally recruited. And when Melissa, like for example, Melissa, since you're on the call and you're a senior consultant, wahoo, good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And what that means is when you and your recruit are also active in the same month, you make an override on your commission. So you get a 1% override on what you sold and what your recruit sold. So you'll see that that commission override, Melissa, in your check. I think we get paid on Monday because of the 7th falling on a Saturday. So I think it's Monday. It could be Friday. They change it. We could have a surprise in our bank accounts on Friday. So that's awesome. Congratulations. But we also have Tammy and Pat Keith and Gisela and Deborah, who are our senior consultants on our team. And then here, here are who we have as team leaders, which is Karen Rosa. And Karen has a total of 7. She has a total of 7 team members, 4 of which she has 5 of which she has personally recruited. So when you promote to team leader, you just need a minimum of 2 consultants. And when you're all active, you will receive a 2% override on your sales. And you also have to have a minimum of $750 in commissionable sales submitted during that month too, to be paid your overrides. Any questions with that? Okay. So
I hope Karen can join us for breakfast sometime.
Me too. So again, like, you don't want to leave money on the table. Be sure, you know, that you're active and you encourage your new team members to be active just by selling 150 or more. And then here we have Trish is our director on our Arnott organization. Arnott Crusaders is our team name. So we want to actually promote and be an executive team, which means that we need to add at least 5 more five more first line directors and 1 second line director to our team. So that is our team-wide goal to build up to. So directors, Trish, you want to share how awesome your overrides are for being a director and your perks?
I'll tell you, you can't even imagine. Like, it's really fun to be a consultant, and that was my first goal. But when you see the overrides and all the extras that you get as a director in this company, it is truly amazing. It's what keeps me going every month to achieve my goals.
I can believe that for sure, because then one of the favorite perks of mine for being a director is the free products. They just show up on your doorstep. So that's an awesome thing, even besides just the overrides. So I would like to introduce to you guys personal coaching. Do you guys want it? Do you guys not want it? I'm offering personal coaching for all consultants who are wanting to grow their businesses. And that could be just adding 1 or 2 more parties to your calendar, or that could be adding 1 or 2 more team members to your team, or if you want a balanced business where you're doing at least 4 parties a month and you're recruiting 1 to 2 people a month, whatever it may be. It's all about where you want to grow your business, and I'm here to help you do that. So please let me know if you're interested in doing some coaching. I've got some programs to announce. Sorry, I thought that slide was here, but it's not. So we have an and I say we because I teamed up, most of you know Roseanne Filippo. I teamed up with Roseanne, and we are offering a director bound program starting this Sunday. Now, Trish, even though you have the title of director and you are a director, you're welcome, you know, to take the director bound and like kind of look at it as like you're just re-promoting yourself if that's something you're interested in doing.
Oh, it would definitely be. And I have to tell you, girls, that when you take these workshops or you make the time to do it, it is so motivating that it really helps you reach your goal or even growing your business in some way. So it's so worth it.
So it is worth it. That's why I jump on any training home office offers me. So we're going to start the Director Bound program on Sunday evening, this Sunday, and it lasts for, I think, 6 weeks. But if right now is not a good time for you to jump into something like that, we're going to be offering it again come January. So that will also be happening. And then alongside that, we did together, some of you were on that. I know Sharon was on the 6 Weeks to Success program that I ran with both Roseanne and Jennifer. So I'm offering that program again too. So if anybody who already took it wants to take it again as a refresher or wants to just take it because they haven't taken it yet, that program really helps you to get your calendar in a place where you want it to be, and also keep the shows on your calendar and host coaching your hosts to have phenomenal shows so they get what they want on their wish list. So that is also another program that is being offered to you guys. And then as well as just one-on-one coaching. If anybody, you know, wants to set that up with me, I'd be happy to set that up with you. So just reach out to me and let me know what it is that you guys are looking for. And you may hear directly from me too, to find out what your thoughts are on doing something like that, because I know just like our cooking show hosts, as much as we want them to pick the phone up and call us to say, I want to book a party, I know you guys don't pick up the phone all the time and call me to say, Jess, I want to do some coaching. So it works both ways, right? So let's just check in a little bit here too and see, how is everybody's fall shows going so far? How are your calendars? Is anyone using the Express Party checkout? Do you have any feedback to share with that? This is a little bit of our interaction time here. Do you have any particular products that you are in love with, that you're promoting, or that you have that are top sellers that you can share how that's going, so others can take some notes from you? Crickets. I hear crickets.
Okay, I'll talk about a couple of my favorite.
Okay.
First, I want to tell you, ladies, that I always set up, and I have been setting up, a cold brew coffee bar at every show. Where's that music from?
My TV.
Oh, sorry. What? Or mine? No, I don't know. Yes. All right, so what I do is I set up this cold brew coffee bar. I bring the coffee already cold brewed in like a thermos, and then I put out my entertainment platter, which is beautiful, and put the cold brew coffee on that with maybe some cups, and I have the host bring a creamer. And I usually offer that in the beginning when I get there, and I may ask the host to have some rum chata or Baileys, because, you know, they really enjoy that too as a creamer. And I seem to sell a lot of those, if not book for those. So that's number one. That I've been doing all summer. And my last show that I did, I actually brought, on the entertainment platters, a few of the mini cakes, little mini cakes. They were already made, you know, and I got to talk about the pan. I also got to talk about, I'm kind of like bribing them. If they book a show, they'll get the pan for free, and then at their show, either we could A, make them, which I plan on doing, or B, just decorate them so that they can sample them. And that's when I get into the box. I give my host that cake that I bring, her own very own, in one of the little gift boxes, with a little thank you note from me. So I present her that. So I'm showing everyone about the holiday make and take sets.
Oh, there we go. Unmute. Those are awesome ideas, Trish. I did want to ask you, with the cold brew coffee, like how, because obviously you have to make that well in advance. So how are you transporting that to your parties?
In one of those igloo containers like you would take to the soccer field with water, those?
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like you're transporting an organ.
Yeah, I actually put it in there because it's safe. It doesn't leak or anything.
Right.
And then I just pour it into the, my cold brew.
Okay. That's a great idea. I didn't think to do that.
I have to tell you, ladies, I actually bought the one on the outlet, the tea one in the outlet. And it has a yellow coating, and I usually put a decaf in that, a decaf flavor. Sometimes I do too.
Oh, okay. Anybody else? What other recipes have people been doing, or have you been trying out?
What have you been cooking, Jess?
I've been doing a lot still of fajitas, rush hour fajitas, and normally when I do the fajitas, I make them in the grill pan, and then I use the spiralizer on the peppers and the onions, and that tends to like really wow people.
Yeah.
And then I'll cook it all in the grill pan, so I've got the vegetables on one side and the protein on the other side. I really think that is a huge feature of the grill pan, to show them how like you could really do just one meal in one pan. And then I talk about too about how you can actually grill your pizza dough on there, and then it can go into the oven to finish off because it's oven safe, up to 400 degrees and all that good stuff. But besides the fajitas, I've been doing also the no-stir risotto, which is another
I've been doing that
favorite of mine as well. And again, I try to, at every single party I do, I try to use the grill pan and the rock crock, because those are two huge power tools, if you will, for the kitchen that everybody must have. It's just like your husband, your spouse, significant other can't really do a home improvement project without the right tools in the garage. So we need the right tools in the kitchen to make that meal. So, and I
agree.
say that.
I love the double burner grill pan, and I would like to start making those fajitas that you make also. But being that I think November is the rock crock special, I probably will do the pot pie soup or the chicken risotto, which is so easy.
Yeah, I did the chicken pot pie chowder as a demonstration at a party, and it didn't. I felt like I wasn't showing enough. Personally, that's how I felt about it. It's not that I wouldn't try it again. And I actually did it like we did at the meeting last month. I did it in the all-purpose pot. I brought the all-purpose pot with me and promoted the all-purpose pot, and then I did the molten lava chocolate cake and the rock crock to still promote.
Well, there you go.
The rock crock, but yeah, I wasn't. I don't know. It was a little, maybe because it was the first time I did that recipe as a demonstration.
Well, I made it here, but it didn't taste as good as when we made it at your house. Maybe because Sharon was doing most of the cooking. I'm kidding.
It could be. She's a great cook.
Yeah, it didn't taste as good when I made it, Sharon.
All right. Well, those are some awesome recipes. And then, of course, the last one I do want to mention is the zucchini linguine. And I'm making that at my party tomorrow night. She was offered the prosciutto pasta with grilled chicken, but she was feeling like she wanted something a little bit more on the healthier side. So I steered her to basically we're going to do zucchini prosciutto pasta with grilled chicken. So instead of cooking the pasta, we're just going to do the zucchini in the spiralizer, and go from there and see how that goes.
You could actually do the homemade bruschetta, and you could do your chicken on the grill pan.
Exactly. That is the plan. That is the plan. And of course, the molten lava chocolate cake, I'll have the ingredients with me. So if she's got those like 10 or more people that show up, we'll be making that cake in secret. But regardless, I'm doing fresh whipped cream at every single party too. And I asked my host to have like fruit or just strawberries on hand or something that they like with whipped cream in the event I don't.
Oh, that's a good idea. Because that's what I did with those mini cakes. I made the fresh whipped cream and put it in one of our bowls, and that little bowl went on the entertainment platter with the mini cakes.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. So, any questions? Express Party checkout. Everybody has that now. Everybody, you can use that. So, if you're not sure how to use that and need a little training on that, I'll be happy to guide you along the way on how to use it. It works phenomenal when your guests do use it. And you want to encourage your guests to use it because it actually has increased sales per order as well. Home office is finding. So it's a great thing to promote at your shows for your guests to use. And I have been getting really good positive feedback from mine that have been using it. And I know Trish has too.
I love it.
All right, so this is some of the training content that I have lined up for tonight. So we're going to talk about what's happening in October, holiday ideas, maybe some corporate gifts, a technology tip for your phones and your calendar, getting bookings at virtual parties, the power of one, and then we're going to end this with dates to save. So happy birthday, Pampered Chef. Did you guys know it's Pampered Chef's birthday month?
I feel like I just said it was 37. Maybe I was saying it was 35.
You probably were, because like 2 years ago, it was a big deal that we turned 35. Home office was really like all over that when we turned 35. So definitely you could feel that way. But we turned 37 this year. October 15th is when Doris Christopher hopped into her station wagon with all of her tools and drove in the rain to her very first party. And if you've ever heard her tell the story, she wanted to turn around. She was not feeling confident. She was nervous. She had butterflies in her stomach. She was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? What am I doing? I'm just going to turn around. It's a rainy day anyway. I'm not going to go. But she didn't listen to the left side. She listened to the right side, and she kept on going, and she went to that party. So could you imagine if she actually did turn around? I wouldn't know any of you guys. I wouldn't even know any of you guys. That would be a tragedy. So October 15th, Pampered Chef turns 37. And October 23rd, your fearless leader here turns 47. Oh my God.
Wow, my God. October 23rd?
Yes. So it is a special month for Pampered Chef and the Arnott Crusaders. It is a huge birthday month.
Sure is.
So what Pampered Chef has offered our hosts for having a party in October. Do you guys know the host specials? I should have put the host special flyer up here. Who is so excited that they kind of redesigned the host special this month? Before it was, you know, the pie baking set, the cake baking set, the kids cookie baking set, and the mini muffin and tart baking set that were offered to our hosts as options at 60% off. And that was it. Now they changed it. They could still get those items, those sets at 60% off. But if they don't want to get those, they can pick any product they want of their choice at 60% off. Guys, that grill pan set with those 2 grill presses is $100 when they have just $200 minimum in sales. How awesome is that? The all-purpose pot, it's already in the catalog on sale. It's 60% off that sale price. The Rock and slow cooker set, the Dutch oven one, that is $130, I think it is at full price, and that's a $30 savings when they buy it as a set. So they get 60% off that sales price. So a quick way to figure out how much it's going to cost at the sale price is you take out your calculator and you put in the full price amount. So say, for example, the double burner grill pan, that's $250 at full price. So I'm sneaking in another tech tip here. So that's $250 at full price, and you're going to times that by 0.40, and that's going to equal the sale price that your host will pay for that product. So it's it's basically just a one-step calculator move to figure it out that way, because they're getting a 60% savings, but they're paying 40% of it. So that's why you're timesing the $250 times 0.40, and that's going to give you that sale price. The other thing is I want you guys to be aware of is the Pampered Chef drawing. There is, for every host, well, for every host, this is true, for every host that has a show in October and it's submitted in October and your guest sales are a minimum of $500, your host is entered into a drawing to win $370 worth of Pampered Chef products. And here's this. Did you guys know this? If your host is picked, if you have one of the 37 hosts that are picked, you as the consultant will also win $370 worth of product. How fantastic!
It is.
That is so exciting. So I believe somewhere on, like I said, I am confessing, I took this slideshow and redid it mostly to fit us. But I left this bullet point in here, register your 10-15s that actually, no, the do a party on October 15th, and they want you to register for that party. What I'd like you to do actually is just register if you're doing a show on October 15th on our actual birthday, which is a Sunday. So offer a brunch party, do an early show, like 11 o'clock, you're done, you're out of there by 2, 3 o'clock, latest in the afternoon. It's a fun afternoon with a great brunch recipe, maybe some mimosas. Have a party on the 15th and make sure you just register your show with me on the 15th. You know what I'll do is I'll post a Google form for you to fill out that you have a show on October 15th. And when you have a show on October 15th and that show is submitted no later than October 31st, you will be entered into a team drawing for a new fall product. And I've got some good ones up my sleeve. So that's what I'm going to do with that, because I think that's what that's all about. So since it's there, that's what we're doing. Everyone good? Questions?
So the special for October 15th to win the $370 for our host is anytime during October, not just on the 15th.
Right. This is actually a separate drawing. So
Okay.
Pampered Chef turns 37 on the 15th. Any party held and submitted in October is eligible and has the minimum of $500 in guest sales is
Yes.
eligible for the home office drawing. And this one is team-wide, where if you have a show on October 15th, you will be entered and submitted by the 31st. You will be entered into our team drawing for the new fall product. for free. I might change it to logo wear. I don't know. I saw some really cool sneakers that the executives
I saw them
got
too.
today. I want them. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what we'll do with this. Does that sound fun?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so other October occasions. These occasions, guys, we can use to our benefit to promote our businesses for more sales, more bookings. Who wouldn't want an ice cream maker that's pink? Come on, look how cute that is. That not only is a special exclusive product for October, it's for our Help Whip Cancer program. So for every pink whipped cream maker we sell during the month of October, $1 is donated to American Cancer Society for specifically breast cancer research and awareness programs. So you definitely want to promote the excuse me,
Whipped cream maker.
Yes, the whipped cream maker. Halloween is also this month. Offer theme shows. These kind of parties can be really fun. I know one of the things I've done in the past during the month of October is, and this also could help to boost attendance at your parties, is to ask the hosts to ask their guests to bring their scariest, ugliest spatula or scraper that they have in their kitchen. And then just do a drawing for the one who has the ugliest, scariest scraper in their kitchen. So we know those would not be Pampered Chef tools. Those are the ones that people still have in their kitchens that may have, their kid may have left it in the frying pan a little too long and the handle got a little melted, you know, or something like that.
Husband.
Husband too, yes, absolutely. Can't forget that. But I actually had at one of the parties I did this for a couple years ago, I had a couple of guests show up with spatulas that they actually dressed up as witches. It was so cute. It was so cute. Of course, that was the winner, but she went above and beyond and got completely creative. So there's different things you can do along and make it fun, you know. The cookie cutters, promote those too because they're only available through the end of the month, the Halloween ones, and they're just $10. Friday the 13th. The 13th of October is a Friday, and that's spooky. That is just spooky. There's lots of things you could do with a show for Friday the 13th. Anyone have any ideas? Is anyone like Halloween lovers and have any ideas to share, like what you would like to do for a Friday the 13th party? No?
Well, you could do a fajita, margarita, and masks. Everybody wears like a cheap mask.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone comes dressed as Michael.
Yeah. Freak Emily out, that's for sure.
But then, you know, October, it's pumpkin spice season.
Yep.
Season 2. Did you know that you could take a can, the small can, like the 14 1/4 ounce can of pumpkin puree and a box of spice cake mix, just those 2 ingredients, mix them together, put it in your deep covered baker or your rock crock, microwave it for about 12 minutes, and you've got a pumpkin spice cake. Top it off with some whipped cream and maybe some caramel topping or some candied pecans. Yum. How quick and easy is that? So do a pumpkin theme. You could do that. Holidays are coming. Who's scared? I'm scared. Holidays are stressful for me. So check this out. I found this to be a very interesting statistic. 75% of Americans start holiday shopping in October, and the average amount they spend is $900. What? So there's different theme ideas that you could do with that. Oh, and P.S. Everyone with a personal website, make sure you're promoting your outlets this month. If you haven't checked out your outlet, check it out later, because it's filled with lots of old pink stuff from our Help with Cancer promotions. So people can purchase our old pink stuff through your outlet, and a donation still occurs when they buy the pink things from our outlet.
Actually, I did get a few orders, nice orders from the pink outlet, but when I went to go on yesterday, I had to call the home office because it disappeared. It says there's no items in the outlet, and the outlet's not even showing up on my website.
So what did they say?
Of course, the girl I got on the phone couldn't even help me. She put me on hold 6 times.
Oh.
So I had to talk to them about something else, and I said I'd go back to that, but it's not showing up. I don't know why.
Oh.
Luckily, I got the 4 orders before.
That is weird. So when something like that happens, ask to be transferred to tech support.
Okay.
Instead of, because the main line puts us into customer care most cases. So I think there's another option for tech support. I think it's option 3. So something like that I would just go right to tech support for something like that.
Because I do have to call back if I can't find it.
I don't know why that would be. I saw them all on my outlet today. So did you look today?
I'll have to check. No, because I have another big order from someone for the outlet. So.
But other ideas too, guys, for holidays is easy as pie workshop or an apple pie workshop. Offer a cookie exchange, and even the pumpkin spice party. That's another good idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to be aware of holiday resources on Consultants Corner and your websites that are available to us. If you don't have a personal website up and running, you're missing the boat. Please get your personal website up there. The holiday gift guide is available as a resource. It's downloadable and printable. It is not something, however, that we can order this year. So
yes, they want us to spend our money.
Yeah.
Sucks. I order a ton of them, start giving them out.
Yeah. Well, gonna have to work with the resources that we do have. The online website address, you can literally just flip through the pages just like you're looking at a catalog. And then there's certain pages they have set up as PDFs that you could just print out a couple of pages instead of printing out the entire thing too. So maybe get a master copy of one and laminate it so you have that to share at your party, so you also get it back and it doesn't get all crapped out or whatever. So that's another idea to do with that. But the holiday marketing imagery is there. The Bake to Gift collections page. And these are things on your personal website that you could just copy and paste the URLs and share them on your social media pages and in your Facebook events and your groups, whatever you do for things like that. So these are some other resources that are coming early October that will be available to us. The party packs. There's going to be an edible gift party pack, totally designed from start to finish on how to run an edible gift party. How cool is that? You can even use the party pack images and stuff like that. You can even use to design that as a virtual party as well. So this stuff is all right there for us, the words, all in these party packs. If you haven't checked out party packs yet, I really advise that you check out the party packs. There's about a dozen or so that are already up there for us.
Yeah, the one pot meal one is really nice.
Yeah.
Is there a trick for downloading them? Does it have to be to a PC, or can we do it onto our iPad?
I think it should be downloadable to like iBooks on your iPad. I think they changed that.
Because I know you can't on the phone, and I know at one time in the beginning I had trouble with the iPad.
Yeah.
Jess, could I jump in?
Yeah.
So with the iPad, because your iPad doesn't have like a drive or anything, you can download it to, do you have an iPhone?
Yes.
Okay, did you update and do you have a MacBook or you have a regular PC?
Well, I try not to use it, but we do have a MacBook if I need to.
Okay, what you can do is the new update to the iPhone, to the 11 OS, there's a little files thing on there. So if you go on just your MacBook and download it to your desktop, then when you go on your iPhone, there's a little thing that says files now. When you click on that, there's a little thing that says desktop. It links right to your Mac
Oh,
desktop.
really?
It's amazing. So anything that's on your desktop, you can now access from your phone or from your iPad with this little file.
Okay.
Tab. So if you go on the computer and just make a folder, like I made a folder on my computer with October specials in November, then you're always fumbling to like screenshot them and fix them. Now you could just click files, go to the file that you have, and everything is right there.
Okay, awesome.
So
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, Jess. I just actually
No,
figured that
that's awesome.
yesterday,
I didn't know that.
and I thought it was like the greatest thing. So everything that's on my MacBook, I can now access from my phone.
I need a technology class.
No, it really really is easy because I'm the least techie person ever. But with the new update, it shows up. And when you click it, all the files and everything that are on your computer and your iPad, now you can access from your phone.
This only works, Trish, if you have a MacBook. You don't have a MacBook.
No, I'm just figuring out how to get this stuff on my Chromebook that I just bought.
Oh, my kids love Chromebooks.
You what?
My kids love Chromebooks.
Oh, well, that's good to know. I decided to buy one of them.
Yeah, they have them in school. Okay, I'm muting myself again. I had to go.
Thank you for sharing that, Roseanne.
Yes,
I didn't
thank you.
realize.
It was the highlight of my, trust me when I tell you, the big highlight of my week.
So, like, to elaborate a little bit more on cookie exchanges, you could use the new rolling cookie cutter, the holiday cookie cutters, these emoji ones that we're all going to get for free for $750 in sales for September. And also, you could do like a make but no bake cookie exchange. I have documents on how to do that, where you buy store-bought sugar cookie dough like the Pillsbury in the tube, and then you can add different ingredients to the sugar cookie dough, and everybody just uses our scoops and makes cookie balls, and they get frozen, and then they go home with frozen cookies. And like basically you could make 3 at a time, 6 at a time, 2 dozen at a time, but everybody goes home with about, I think it was like 3 dozen cookies total from that party design. So that one requires like nobody's baking, you're just putting cookie dough, different flavors together with sugar cookie dough as your base, and that's a really cool party too. As even set up as like a workshop or something.
I'd like to try the Christmas cookie cutter party. I guess we'd have to have like 3 or 4 sections of people rolling out dough.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could have a decorating station, so you can bake them, cut them, bake them, decorate them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. With next month being Thanksgiving and everybody has turkey leftovers, you could promote doing Hide the Turkey show themes, where you give them suggested recipes to do with their leftover turkeys. Like one of the ones that we have is called Turkey Cranberry Wreath. And there's another one, an older risotto recipe. I think it's called Autumn Cranberry Risotto or something like that. That's another great recipe for hide the turkey. And these are recipes that people don't normally do with their leftovers. So that's also what we love to do with our businesses, guys, is like share these new recipes, these different ideas, and give.
Yeah, I was thinking. I'm sorry, Jess. Even the same to do with your chicken pot pie that you made at your house. That that chicken pot pie chowder could be a turkey pot pie chowder.
Absolutely, I was just gonna say that. So that's yes, awesome. It's a whole nother regime on that. Hide the turkey with turkey pot pie chowder, and let me, and also combine that as like one pot meal.
Mm-hmm.
And the soups are great. Let me tell you, those soups in the crock are way better than in any other pot I have found out. I've compared. I have made chicken soup in pots forever. I made it in the crock rock. It was the best soup ever. There's a big difference in using that.
Funny you say that, Melissa, because there is actually another newer team member. She's not on this call, but maybe she's watching the recording. She, Tony Ann, she makes chili quite frequently for her family, and her husband had mentioned to her that he notices how much better it tastes being cooked in the rock versus whatever other pot she was making it in.
It's huge. There is a difference cooking in there.
Huh.
It's just one more thing to promote because you know it. Big difference.
So also, I just want to let you know that those Christmas cookie cutters, they will be available for customers to purchase come November 1st. So the Halloween ones end on the 31st of October, and then the Christmas ones start November 1st, and everyone can purchase them while supplies last or through December 31st. The holiday shipping schedule is also going to be posted on Consultants Corner soon. We'll probably get that in the next issue or so of STIR. So make sure you look for that, but that definitely will be coming out really soon. And it includes shipment dates for Hanukkah as well as Christmas. So just keep an eye out for that as well. So definitely, like I said, the eBiz tools, your personal website, it gives customers 24/7 access to your Pampered Chef store. And just one average online order per month could pay for your subscription. Think about that. Think about that. So with the holiday gift guide, you want to make sure you're sharing that with your customers. You can share it through social media, email, or even text. Add the link for your virtual parties. There's DIY gift ideas and stocking stuffer idea pages specifically in this holiday gift guide. Print those out and share them at your parties. You can also, like I said earlier, the whole thing can be downloaded and all that good stuff. So that's more info on our holiday gift guide. Yay.
Is that up now so we could start that?
Yes. That is up now. I will I can even post like the direct link to Consultants Corner for it.
I'll get it. Yep. So then as we click on a page, then there would be, like if I clicked on a page for the stocking stuffers, I would be able to get the link and post that on my Facebook shows just for that page.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yep. So there's other things that you can get creative with your customers too. Here are just some 5 benefits that you can offer your holiday shoppers so you can help with holiday budgets. Basically, you know, they could shop Pampered Chef for free with host rewards. I've even heard of some consultants too offering a layaway system with themselves. So if you know the person that, you know, if you know and trust that person to put them on a layaway budget, you could offer that to them as well. And also know that every single order that you put in, you can put in multiple payment types. So someone could pay one order with 2 different credit cards. You can only put 2 credit cards on one order. But you could do, you could also do split payments, like some on credit card, some cash, some check. If people need to split payments up like that, that happens sometimes at my parties because they want to hide from their husbands exactly how much money they're spending on the card. So just make sure your guests are aware that that option is there, because sometimes they may spend a little bit more because they have that option.
That's true. I put part on my husband's card and part on mine.
Right. You could,
He's right here listening.
is he? Hi, Jim. So you could also offer, you know, crowd-free shopping, meaning like everyone's just coming over to a party and they're not bombarded by crowds. They're having a good time with friends, socializing, and also getting some of their holiday shopping done. It's also relaxing. New recipes. We're always sharing new recipes. Of course, we always have lots of new recipes. And then a debt-free holiday. Have them join your team. I posted up a chart on our team page earlier today about how many shows you have each week will give you how much commission. So ultimately at the end, you know, you can see how much money one can earn just by doing one show a week.
I already shared it.
Awesome. With, you know, by having a Pampered Chef business during the holiday season. It is our busiest time this year too. So you could also be, you know, your personal shopper. So that person, suppose they need help picking out things. You can offer corporate gifts. You can offer to help the husband, have them get you in touch with the husband and shop for the wife. You know what I'm trying to say there? So like kind of be their personal shopper for Pampered Chef that way. Holiday shopping is really made easy with Pampered Chef, and this is one of my favorites in this flyer is that brownie pan with the nylon mini spatula, and then throw in a box of brownie mix. Usually if you catch them on sale at the store, you can pick up a box of brownie mix for just $1 and offer to give them gift wrapping options. So if you want to also, if you have the time and you want to offer that added personal touch for the orders, you can offer them that you will but like give them gift wrapping along with their gifts. So just remember too that the best lead is the executive assistant for your business contacts for corporate holiday gifts. This isn't even a thought I had. Corporate holiday gifts. What a great idea. I think that's genius. Realtors. Think about those realtors, some closing gifts. Although they don't like to spend money.
No, they don't. No, but they'll go to Home Depot and buy a Home Depot card or something impersonal.
Yep, they will. But just, about a little bit more on being the personal shopper, like in other places you can go to is visit the businesses with lots of men and offer the gift wrapping option, such as the car dealerships, the oil change businesses, auto parts stores, home improvement stores, all that good stuff.
That's a cute picture. Where did you get that?
That was all over Facebook, probably Got the all-purpose pot on the cover.
Yeah.
I want to say about 2 years ago, I think it was.
That is so cute.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
I'll get it to you.
I love it.
So here's the technology tip I have to share. So those of you with smartphones, do you use your calendar
No.
on your smartphone?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Okay. So do you know when you're out and about, do you generally know like your next 2 available show dates? If you happen to run into someone, you're having a conversation and you could be like, oh, I have October 8th available or October 12th. Did one of those dates work for you? Do you know your next 2 show dates when you're out and about? Well, here's how
No.
you can kind of get yourself a little bit more organized with that. And this is, I actually love this idea. So with your smartphone calendar, of course you need to decide which days of the week that you're going to be having your shows. So let's just say, to make it easy, let's just say, because this is totally where I personally try to control my calendar, is by doing shows like on Tuesdays and Thursdays or Wednesdays and Thursdays, depending on what I got going on Tuesday in that particular week. But so what you would do is first you need to decide what days during the week you want to do shows. Then you would go into your calendar and you would enter each of those dates into your calendar. So you see how in this image on the far left, it says PC show open.
Mm-hmm.
And then over in the middle there where it says October 7th, PC show, and it has a name next to it.
Mm-hmm.
So now you know that date is booked. Where Sunday, October 1st, is an open date. So if you whip out your calendar while you're out and about, like you have for your month, you could do this for the current month, you could do this for 2 months out, 3 months out. I would really suggest doing it at least 2 months out. And then you have everything organized right there into your calendar on your phone. I love this idea.
So you go in under each date that you're available, and that's where you write PC show open.
Yes. Or whatever, works for your own brain.
Mm-hmm.
So you would enter in PC show open. So if you're doing like every Tuesday and Thursday at 6:30, you will go into your first Tuesday on your calendar and you'd enter this information. And then there's an option when you're setting up your calendar that you could click repeat weekly. And when you click on repeat weekly, automatically every single Tuesday, every single week is going to say PC show open until you change and lock in that date with a name. So it's just a matter of
I wonder where I see that. Okay. Sorry.
that's okay. I have actually these instructions written out step by step, so I'll post them on the team page too, so you can use it as a guideline as you're looking at your calendar on your phone to figure it out. But it's pretty easy once you get that going. So I just thought this was a really cool idea. So because most of us don't know our next 2 available show dates off the tip of our tongue. So this way you have your Pampered Chef calendar handy right through your phone because it's attached to our hips, right guys?
Mm-hmm.
So that was just a little technology calendar tidbit. So let's talk about getting bookings from virtual shows. Think about your virtual shows. Are they fun? You want to make sure that they're fun. How do you make them fun? A lot of times to make them fun would be playing games. One thing I noticed that people do absolutely love is tips, share cooking tips. It could be as simple as, did you know that when you freeze your grapes, you could also use them as ice cubes in your glass of wine so you don't dilute your wine? It's just another option.
Fun facts are good too. I get a lot of thing with fun facts, like the first soup ever made was hippopotamus soup.
Yeah, see, stuff like that. Like, it's definitely fun. Definitely fun. So think about like what kind of is anybody doing any kind of games? I know there's like images out there for guess the movie. So there are different Pampered Chef products and like different things to make you figure out what movie that's for. There's all those guessing games where people have candy filled into the water bottle or the whipped cream maker and guess how many are in there.
Yeah, I did bring jelly beans. I got pink jelly beans from the candy store and filled up the pink jelly bean maker. I forgot to tell you that for my last show.
At your cooking show or your virtual show?
My cooking one.
Oh, okay.
I made whipped cream in the green one, focused on the pink one for October, but had the jelly beans in there just for a little contest.
So how did you work that out?
I just had them write a number on their door price slip. They had to write down how many they thought were in there.
And did you take a picture of it so you could use it on your virtual parties too?
No, I didn't, but the jelly beans are still in it.
So you could still take a picture of it.
Yeah, I used it for my vendor show and my regular show.
Cool. So are you doing any other kinds of games though on your virtual shows, Trish?
Oh, my virtual shows, yeah, I do. I only do one or two. If it's something like that, and then I do the Jeopardy. I like the Jeopardy. I do the one, what do you eat by the slice?
Okay. Yeah, there's they call it Chefferdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Chefferdy one. There's Pampered Chef Feud. Also, there's those kinds of games that are out there too. How about the bookings game? There's have you tried where you have a gift bag and the gift bag has a bow, but it takes like 3 bows to actually, make it all complete?
No.
All right, I'll share those images too on the team page.
I'll share my image of the pink whipped cream maker with the
answer.
With the pink jelly beans. Yeah, there's 316 in there. I'll put it down.
Okay, awesome. But yeah, the 3 bows on a gift bag, that is, the first picture explains how your host gets an added bonus when she has a total of 3 bookings. And then once you have the next booking, the next image is the bow like starting to be tied. And then by the time you get your 3rd booking, the whole present is completely wrapped with a pretty bow. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's just another ploy virtually on how to get some bookings on your calendar. Because most will do it too, as a favor for the host. But we do build our businesses on relationships. With Pampered Chef, whether you're doing home parties or virtual parties. So at some point in time, like during your virtual party, you got someone who's being completely like very active on the event. You want to interact with them back and then throw in there, like, oh, you seem like you're so much fun. I'm going to send you a private message. Make sure you check that out, and then I'll send you a friend request or something like that. And then continue the conversation on the side, because like it doesn't have to continue on the event wall for everybody to see. And then build your relationship there and get your bookings by doing the private messaging for sure. Does anybody have any other ideas for getting some bookings besides what you see here in front of you with these bullet points? From virtual parties specifically?
Well, it's the usual when you see somebody commenting so much or talking about one specific item, like if they're really loving the rock crock or the recipes, or they're really loving somebody commented on the pie, apple pie baking, and said, oh, this would take the place of our cookie exchange.
Okay.
So yeah, I commented on there, but then after the show, I inboxed her, I messaged her.
Yes, perfect.
So just keep track of those people who have something extra to say.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what you need to do is move it over to that private message and carry on that way.
Also, ladies, I have to tell you really quick that champagne bottle opener is amazing. And I did see on a couple of sites that they have delicious champagne mimosas, apple mimosas. Why not send that recipe to your hosts? And that might be a drink that you might want to make, so you could show the wine and champagne chiller along with the opener at the show.
Oh, absolutely. That's fantastic. Fantastic. And also, guys, you know, it's that time of year where, you know, people are just shopping. So offer them to shop for free with your Pampered Chef host rewards. There's lots of organizations now also doing fundraisers. So keep an eye out for fundraising. Post on social media, spread the word that you have fundraising to offer with Pampered Chef. So let's see. Now, on to the next topic, Power of One. This is really cool. They did this, this Power of One on the leader call this month, and it was quite powerful. So I'm going to ask you, has anybody ever thought about the Power of One and how that applies to like everything in life? What if you had one more hour every day? How much could you get done? Or maybe one more hour of sleep every night? What if you had one more day tacked onto your vacation? I always want that one more day. Wouldn't that be amazing, right? One more day to every weekend. How many times have you gone into work on Monday and people are like, oh, how was the weekend? Short. That's always my answer. It's short. So imagine that. That way, you know, one more day to your weekend allows you to spend more time with your family and your loved ones. Or what if you had one more day or even one more hour to spend with a loved one that is no longer here with you? Think of that power of one. I know you would probably love to have one more chance to talk and to hug someone dear to you that you've lost. I know I would. So now let's apply this to our businesses. Imagine you make one more call every day and spend one more hour making contacts than you're currently doing. Imagine. What if you add one more item to every person's order? And one more order to every show? And one more guest to every party? And one more party to every month? It just goes one more. To every week even. What if you had one more team member added to your team each month? What would this do for your businesses? Imagine what your commission check might look like. Wow, right? Just that one more item, one more order, one more guest, one more party, one more team member. What are you guys thinking? All right, so do you know your numbers? How many shows you average each month? Do you know your show average? Your average number of orders? Your average order size? How many bookings you average from each show?
Let me at 3 minutes and I'll have to tell Jess.
And your average number of recruit leads. There's an easy way to find this information when And when you know what you're doing now, it's easier to set goals for what you want to be doing later. So here's where you find this information, right here on Consultants Corner. You all know how to get there. And then over into Consultants Connection, which is right here. You're going to click on Consultants Connection, and it's going to bring you over to this page. This is your home page for Consultants Connection. And this bar right here that I've got the mouse hovering over, that is your personal performance tracker. And this is where you're going to find all this month-to-date information, okay?
Jess, you have about 4 minutes.
4
I'm sorry.
minutes?
I'm sorry, I have about 4 minutes and I have to get off.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is it almost 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you would find this information. So let's say if you were doing 1 party a week, 4 parties a month, times $500 show average equals $2,000 in sales, which is a 25% commission level, which is a $500 income per month, which is $6,000 per year. That's just 1 party a week. If you do just 1 more party a week, that means 2 parties a week, 8 parties a month, at $500 show average, that's $4,000 in sales. At a 27% commission, that's over $1,000 income per month. You double your annual income. Do you see that, guys? Just 1 party. Just by adding that 1 party. If you add just 1 more order to every show, your show average goes up to $569. That's just 1 order that you're adding to every show. That increases your commission for the month $200 just by adding that 1 more order per show. Everyone following me? Amazing, right? When you add 1 more booking, 1 more team member, look what happens. The bookings, the recruiting opportunities, the income, the incentives, recognition, all that stuff. You can do it. Just add 1 more show, just 1 more booking contact, reach out just 1 more time, share with just 1 more person, add 1 more product to the order, 1 more order to the party. Do these actions and it adds up to $5,000 or more in your bank account in 1 year. This is just with the additions. That's not like, that's over top what your average income is. So I want to just give you a team challenge to track a recent show through the entire fall. So you're going to take this show and you're going to follow the bookings you get from that show, and you're going to track the total sales, any recruit leads you get from that show. And this is all just from that 1 show. I started doing this with my show from just last week. So I'm at the same level with tracking this 1 more thing. So that is, in a quick synopsis, the power of 1. I have a lot more details here I could have gone over, but I don't want to keep you guys too much
You can.
longer.
I'm sorry, I just can't stay on, but you can feel free to.
Well, This Is Us is on, you know.
I'm sorry, but this is my thing.
So, does everyone get like pretty much the concept though of the point I'm trying to make with just adding that 1 more show, that 1 more party? And it's not even just about adding those, it's making that 1 more contact too every day. Just 1 more.
Well, can I butt in and say, if you ladies do a vendor show, you might walk away with 1 lead that wants to host a show. And that one lead is worth you being at that whole day at the vendor show, because from that one lead, you can follow that, right, Jess? And see all the shows you get from that one lead will carry you right through till January.
Yes. I know for a fact, Trisha's sharing that because she experienced that herself last season with some vendor events that she had done. So know that one more person, you never know where it can lead you to. So real quick, guys, here's the important announcements. There is Free-for-All is upcoming. Our new spring products, I know we're just into fall, but spring products do come out March 1st. Generally, we have the opportunity to earn them for free in the fall with our sales. So it could either be a combination of November and December, or it could be a combination of December and January, or it could be just in 1 month. But it's somewhere within November, December, January where we will earn the products for free. Okay? So no, you want to fill your calendars now. Honestly, you want to fill your December and January calendars before Thanksgiving even hits, believe it or not. You want to get those dates in your calendars before Thanksgiving even hits. Those people that are interested in booking parties for January, when it's the end of October, say, great, I'm actually booking through February now. How about you look at my calendar now? We pencil something in. I'll confirm to make sure that the date's still good for you. This way, you have prime pickings of the dates that I have available to do parties that will work for you. So you want to get them in your calendar now, and just let them know it's not set in stone, that you can change it, but it does make them more committed by putting that date in the calendar now. Because from my experience, once Thanksgiving hits, no one wants to even look at a calendar to book a Pampered Chef party date once Thanksgiving hits. So if you're not getting those dates in before Thanksgiving, come January 1, you're going to find yourself with just that like 1 or 2 party that you may have scheduled that may wind up canceling on you, because that does happen too. Not going to lie. That does happen too. So just keep that in the back of your minds, that it's okay to book January, even February, in November. And those dates can always be changed when needed, if those people need to change those dates. But Free-for-All, earn the spring products for free with your sales this fall. Know that's coming. I don't know exactly what the dates and what the requirements will be, but it is coming. Don't forget to talk about the Roundup. The pancake bottle, blender bottle, is our prime product for Feeding America. So $1 donation is given for every pancake blender bottle that we sell. We talked about the Help with Cancer, the pink whipped cream maker. We talked about that earlier. That's just for the month of October and American Cancer Society. And here's the dates I want you guys to save. So save these dates. We have a team-wide virtual Look and Learn event on Facebook scheduled for October 24th. So if anybody has any leads that are looking at the business opportunity and you want to invite them to this virtual Look and Learn event, just let me know. I'll get you added to the event so you can invite your leads to that event. I generally find that inviting, like, people tend to want to like click going to this event when they're invited real close to the date. So I do always save this announcement for any leads that I have, like the week before, you know, that I have this virtual Look and Learn event coming up. And do you want to be invited? So that's been my experience with that. And then on November 7th, we're going to have our team meeting, our November team meeting. I'm going to do that here in my home, but there will be the Zoom available for those of you who would like to join us through Zoom. December 4th, mark this calendar date down in your calendars. This is the meeting where we're going to have a combined meeting with Roseanne's team, and we're going to be, it's national meeting night, December 4th. So everybody's going to be attending their team meetings on December 4th because the big hoopla will be the trip reveal. Where are we going next year? What is the trip incentive for next year, and how can you earn it? So that's what's going to pretty much transpire at the December meeting. We're going to make it fun. It's going to be more of a social gathering than training. Really, the only thing we're going to focus on is the trip reveal and have fun. So stay tuned for location for that. But that will be on December 4th. Our team meeting, I'm going to do one on January 2nd just through Zoom, because at the end of January, the 29th, again, this is a national meeting night, January 29th, I think it is. It may change to the 28th, but I think it's the 29th. I was trying to find this date for sure. But it's spring launch, new product reveal. Find out what the new spring products will be the end of January. That's when we'll know those. So everyone good with those special dates? I'll share this too on the team page as well, but mark these dates down into your calendars. November team meeting, like I said, November 7th, my house. There'll be a Zoom link available for you guys that want to join via Zoom. And who sees themselves in that director chair? Woo-hoo. So don't miss out on the next team meeting, and don't forget to contact me for your personal coaching appointment if you'd like one, or if you want to join a Director Bound program that's starting on Sunday, and sit in this director chair yourself. So no matter what, no matter how you want your business to run, I am here to help you any way I can help, but I can't help if I don't know you need help.
Is the training all online?
Yes. It will be done like online and through Zoom and that type of stuff. Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. Any other questions? Hey, Milta. I can't unmute you if you're trying to talk. So.
Oh, I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Well, we're wrapping up
That was
anyway.
nice
I thought
to
you
you.
had a question.
I'll call you guys. I'll call you.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Bye.
All right. Well, then I'm going to say good night, guys. And thank you for your time. And those watching the recording, thanks for sticking it through and watching it to the end. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.